Morning, folks. Back here again with Amberlynn Reid. This one is my moving plans, old Amberlynn, trolling, and my relationship being interviewed by you. So I assume this is the other side of the P.O. Box thing where she said she's going to do it separately. So I guess this is like a 21-minute video of just her listening to those fucking inane little messages she gets from people. Oh my god, I like you because you're like, yeah, I like, you because like, you like girl and stuff, and like, do you like pancakes? That kind of shit. Does this mean we're just not going to get any vlogs anymore? Are vlogs gone? Are we just going to get like every other video be like fucking opening random shit or being interviewed by her fan base, which is like near enough what we were already getting. It's 1.25 speed. It is 21 minutes long. I honestly have no idea how much this is going to be even usable, but I will say the P.O. Box one was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. I could be surprised here.
Hey guys.
Hello.
So, welcome to a new video. I figured I would do being interviewed by you, which was a vlog.
Oh, I forgot to do my joke about the camouflage. Oh, that she's filming a wall. Oh, I forgot to do that. Next time, guys. Next time. I have to admit, I think she looks kind of bad today. I don't know. I don't know why. Like, because the hair's not really different. And, like, I don't know. Maybe the clothing. Maybe because she's trying to dress more youthfully instead of her like granny era thing. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe the lipstick's worse. I don't know. She just looks like worse today, like less appealing than she usually does, which is like already like a 2 out of 10 kind of low bar. But like I don't know. She somehow managed it.
Segment that I had in my vlogs. I figured we would do that separately, just like in the same way I'm doing
yeah.
vlogs time.
So exciting!
You guys wouldn't believe how many times I've had people contact me and say, "Can I interview you?" Whether it be for articles or like other people's YouTube or podcasts.
I wou'ldn't really be surprised at the idea that people want to use you for clout. Like, I really wouldn't be surprised by that. It's like, I don't know. I'm tiny. I'm a tiny ass fucking YouTuber. I've already had people like contact me asking me to give them like personal shout outs. Have been asked like, oh, do you want to do a collaboration, or do you want to like get together and we'll talk about this? We'll go on live stream together. Even I have been offered that, and I have like 1,000 subscribers. So it's not that astounding that someone with like, I don't know, how many does she have? Like over 100,000 at least, maybe like heading towards 200,000, something like that. It doesn't surprise me that people would contact her about that.
I am just very shy.
Okay.
I'm a very shy person. I know it doesn't seem that way because
it's because you aren't.
I don't know. Talking to a camera, which I know will eventually be in front of a large audience, is very different than like talking to someone in person or like a one-on-one. I just am very shy.
Okay, firstly, I don't buy that. It's different than just talking to someone, one-on-one. I just can't do that because it's really, it's like, bitch, like you mark your therapy dates on like a calendar and you get excited for them and you talk about them for about 3 days before you fucking go to therapy. You love sitting there and talking about yourself. So firstly, don't even try that. Secondly, all your old videos like constantly had like background characters. It's why people don't like your more recent videos, because it is just you sitting there rambling. Because yeah, she's not wrong. She's not wrong at all. Me recording this video, for example, is a very different attitude I have than like doing a live stream. I do think they are vastly different because obviously it's different level of interactions and everything along those lines. Would it also be different for like me to be speaking to someone like via voice chat and when we're doing a collaboration? Yes, obviously. I don't think it's that big a change though. For her product is her. She's always on screen. She's the one showing her life. She's the one letting people into deep dark secrets about herself. She's the one like treating this as like a video diary. It doesn't come across as shy when you are making yourself your gimmick and your entire like business model is, look at me, guys. Just look at me. Look at me talk about this. Look at me deface myself on camera. It doesn't come across as it could ever possibly be shy, because I'm sorry, like I'm trying to think. Like JonTron. We'll go with JonTron. This is a different audience than my main channel's audience would be. So I don't know how many of you guys know JonTron. He's a really funny guy. He makes YouTube videos on like video games and adverts and just random stuff like movies and commercials, just all this kind of weird stuff. He makes videos on it, and he appears on camera, and a lot of it is about him. Like everything he talks about is like secondary because he is just so funny that he can kind of carry pretty much anything. I don't look at him and think, okay, you're narcissistic. Like I think everyone who's like building a career where they are the star is somewhat narcissistic, because you have to have some level of confidence and belief in yourself that you think people will want to watch you. I think that is true for everyone, possibly even myself. Amber, her entire thing is like, look at my life. Me as a person, my life is so interesting. Obviously, 80,000 people should be watching this. That's her mindset. That it doesn't come across as shy. It comes across like you think you yourself are interesting enough a package that people should be watching you, should be your fans, and should be showering you in love. It doesn't work with the shyness.
Ask me anything you want, but do make sure it's under 30 seconds.
Yikes on bikes.
Video purposes, and I know people's attention spans are kind of short. It's 2023. TikTok's popular. Short form content.
Is TikTok still popular? Am I old? Is she old? Is TikTok still popular? Like, is it still? I barely hear anyone talk about TikTok anymore. But someone actually made a really good point that I was like, yeah, it makes sense. That she always is claiming, like, guys, I can't watch more than, like, a minute of a YouTube video at a time. My ADHD is too intense. I just can't even watch one single minute. But obviously she can sit here and record herself just rambling about nonsense for 20 minutes straight. Or someone pointed out, I was like, well, apparently she sat in the tattoo parlor with Feline for 8 hours straight while she was being tattooed. That's what she claimed. I was like, yeah, I don't really think if you have an attention span of 1 minute, you could sit there for 8 hours just kind of chilling whilst your girlfriend got tattooed. I don't think that's possible.
Is very much like popular nowadays, but I just prefer the long stuff. You know what I'm saying? So just to compromise a little bit, just keep it under 30 seconds. All right.
That doesn't make any sense. You want it to be longer because people like TikTok, but you want it to be longer because you like long stuff, which also, like I just literally just said, doesn't make any sense when you say your ADHD means your attention span is a minute, but this is a compromise that you're making it 30 seconds. Like, I don't know. If someone said, here, ask a question to Amberlynn, I could, like, get it out in, like, 5 seconds. Because you don't need all the preamble that 80% of her fucking audience do, where it's like, hi, Amber, how are you? I've been a fan for quite a long time, and I'm a really big fan of yours. I watch you every day. It's just like, yeah, bro, we don't need any of this. Ask a fucking question and fucking move on.
Let's get into it.
Hi, Amber. My name is Macy. My mother,
don't
Shirley,
care.
and I are huge fans of yours. We watch your...
Fucking pour exemple here. Fuck off. I don't care, Macy, or your mother, Shirley. I literally don't give a fuck. The only reason I'd be interested in people who are sending, like, coded messages in the bullshit introductions at the start, but I don't think these people are.
Videos together all the time. I'm just curious, what is your absolute biggest goal in your life right now? Through the years, we've
weight
seen
loss
you
surgery,
have
feeling
different weight
better.
loss goals, move, have different love interests.
Oh my Christ. Macy, you've asked your question, now you're soapboxing. Fuck off. I'm assuming it's going to be something along the lines of, my weight loss surgery, to finally heal through therapy, to finally be the healthy... That's the same shit we get every time someone asks some slight variation of this question.
In your life, what is your biggest goal? Is it weight loss surgery? Is it
Oh my God, Macy, fuck up!
to move out of state? Is it to marry Feline? I'm so curious. Thank you so much.
My biggest goal right now is really working on, like, healing
Yep.
myself.
Fucking called it. It's almost like I've heard this exact question like 17 times now.
Trauma. I was recently diagnosed with PTSD.
No.
And that has been really hard. Therapy has been very hard.
How has it been really hard? You already claimed you had PTSD. Was it really hard that you now have PTSD? You already had it, apparently.
Hey, girly pop. I'm just curious as to what your top 3 songs by Binks are. Much love.
Oh my
Mwah.
God. I literally just... How much of this do you think I'm going to show? I'm seriously struggling here to think if it's going to reach, like, even the 30-minute mark at this point. Like, I know I'm, like, this is, like, 10 minutes in a recording, and it's, like, 2.5 minutes in. But that was a lot of it just preamble about the general setup and the build to this. I just don't imagine I'm going to have a lot to say if it's going to be, like, what is your favorite fucking band right now? It's like, I literally couldn't give a shit. So, yeah, we're probably going to skip a fair bit. We'll see how long this actually ends up being, guys.
Hey girl, so I've been following you pretty consistently since the pandemic started, and I watch all your videos right
That's outstanding. Fucking get to the point. Holy shit, Jeanette.
from your channel. I don't watch them via reactors, but I do have a question for you about your intentions, because in the past you have mentioned that you sometimes troll.
She sounds like the biggest actually person who has ever existed. She really does. Like, her voice just carries the essence of actually Amberlynn. It really fucking does.
And I'm wondering if you think you're more genuine these days, or do you still troll a little bit? Thank you so much.
I, without a doubt, have always admitted that in the past I trolled a lot.
Uh-huh.
And it was just to add some humor to my channel, and obviously I wanted views.
Yeah, okay, but to be fair, like the views bit, I agree with. The humor, fuck right off. Come on, you've never been funny. Like the trolling falls into the same category for me as the guys. There's something happening in the background that I just can't talk about it right now. The trolling falls into that category of it is just an excuse you do when something goes fucking sideways. Like you'll claim, oh guys, I troll a lot, teehee, you never know it's real. So that when she does or says something really stupid and she gets shit on by everyone, she's like, obviously I was trolling, guys. How do you not get that? It's the same thing Boogie does. Boogie does that thing online where he will post something like just fucking insane. Like he'll just post something like 50% of our country voted for Donald Trump. That means they all want to kill gay people. And people are like, whoa, bro, Jesus Christ, that's quite a fucking statement. You're insane. He's like, haha, I trolled you guys. Haha, I got you so good. It was sarcasm. It's like, how the fuck is it both like troll and also sarcasm? But then someone will be like, hey, yeah, it's really disgusting where our country's gone in recent years. And then fucking Boogie will spawn with like, yeah, it really is. I honestly fear for our LGBT community. I was like, wait, so was it a troll or was it real? Like, Boogie does it all the time. It just depends on what amount of pushback he gets. It really then depends on if he's going to claim it was either like, oh, I trolled you guys. It was obviously fake and I was baiting you guys. Or if like people agree with him, he's like, yes, I am an intellectual and I really did have a good long think before I came to it. Happens so often. Sometimes both are true about the same post. It is fucking bizarre. That's just what Amber does. That's just what Amber does. She just waits to see what kind of pushback she gets for shit. And she goes, oh, well, obviously that was a troll, guys.
I wanted to be able to use YouTube as my job. Like I wanted that sort of attention at the time, and I never wanted to troll in any harming way. So I definitely never did. It was always just like stupid.
I'm sure she probably did, but honestly, God, I can't really think of any examples right now, so I don't want to be disingenuous and just say, yes, obviously she did, she's a fucking bastard. But I can't think of any, like, really obvious examples off the top of my head here, so yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to, Amber, you win this one.
Stuff, like, I want to marry orange chicken, like, come on now. No, but nowadays...
But okay... But did anyone hear that and like, okay, you see, I give you a W there, and you somehow turned that into an L. Why would you use that as your example? Did anyone come away going, oh my god, Amberlynn thinks she can actually marry a dinner dish on a recipe? It's like, did anyone think that? Or did people go like, oh my god, she's such a fucking train wreck, look at her, she loves that fucking chicken so much, she's a big fatty. But she's just like, ha, guys, I was trolling you, because who would think I actually would marry chicken? It's like, no one thought you did. People just took it as, like, you have an unhealthy obsession with a food item, which, like, so I was about to say 450 pounds. That's Chantal. Sorry, 530 pounds. There you go, that's the other girl. 530 pounds. You do have an unhealthy relationship with fucking food. So it's not really a stretch to think that you have an unhealthy relationship with a certain type of food that you were really into.
Yes, I am without a doubt more genuine. I've always clearly had a genuine side of me. Always,
oh my god! I've always, like, obviously, guys, like it's so obvious. It's really obvious and clear that I am like such a genuine person, and I'm so truthful and honest. Like, guys, just ignore everything that happened with the weight loss surgery. Just ignore everything that happened with, like, basically everything with the therapy and everything. Just ignore all of that. Ignore the binge eating disorder stuff that I talked about. Ignore the binge monster. Ignore the PTSD diagnosis. Ignore the autism diagnosis. Ignore all of that, guys. Because, come on, I can't always be 100% honest with you. But I am such a genuine person, guys. It's, like, really obvious, and I think it shines through.
Single year that I've been on YouTube, every single video, there's always been a genuine side of me. I've always shown that. I just feel like now, trolling isn't worth it.
What a claim.
Because I realized that instead of people...
Didn't you just do, like, an entire fucking, like, Shrimpgate thing? And didn't you do, like, an entire video where I was, like, repeatedly pointing out, like, how you're, like, very obviously, like, troll baiting? Like, the way she, like, lingered on, like, a fucking wheel of shrimp right after she did the troll thing. And then, like, she spent, like, fucking... like 3 entire vlogs talking about that fucking cake. After everyone had forgotten about it and moved on, she kept bringing it up over and over and over again to try and troll and bait fucking attention. Like, yeah, guys, I just don't troll anymore. It's just not worth it. By the way, here's episode 17 of me ranting about fucking people sending me a cake.
Finding humor in it, it just created a bad taste in people's mouths, which is really unfortunate because I was never trying to create a community that hated me because I trolled, and I don't want that.
But I don't think you created like the community to hate you simply because you trolled. I think people disliked you because you were like an unlikable person. Which is she going to retroactively claim like her singing and dancing on the way to a child's grave was that her trolling? Because like fuck me if that was, it's still like Jesus. Or was that her being genuine? Because like both are really bad. Actually, the trolling thing is probably worse because it implies intention. It implies that she actively knew this would be a bad thing to do and she did it. She's either really fucking stupid and just a bad person and did it because she just thought that's what you do, or she was trolling and it makes her even worse a person. So the trolling argument doesn't really work for a lot of the old issues. But I guess, is this kind of her acknowledging that she is to blame for creating an audience that hates her, even though she like claims that her audience doesn't hate her? Because do you remember that like one fucking time she tried to dispel the like to dislike ratio thing, where everyone was taking the piss out of her that her videos always have like an 80 to 90% dislike ratio, and she's like, no, actually, my videos are like all positively received, and then she like took a fucking picture of her fucking like computer screen from a distance whilst moving the camera so it was like a fucking blur to try and show that everything on YouTube says she has like a 90% like to dislike ratio or some bullshit like that.
Anymore, I gotta be honest, now I'm afraid to be silly, to be myself, to say and do stupid things. That's who I am. That is who I am as a whole without trolling. And I just feel like
that doesn't make sense. I'm afraid of being genuine because I used to troll. Because being, like, fun is who I used to be. Even though you said you used to troll to be fun. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm scared of being a genuine person because I used to troll. But I'm such a genuine person. I have no idea what her fucking logic there is.
Because of my past and my troll era, like, no one really takes me seriously. I had a vlog recently where the whole thing was just like total genuine, and people were saying how the whole thing was a troll, and I'm just like, ooh. We're at a time where if you think I'm
assuming that I'm assuming we're talking about the same vlog. Like, I don't remember the exact details of the vlog, like what all it was that I was pointing out. Like, this is very clearly fucking troll bait. But like, it's weird that she doesn't address it. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, to bring up fucking Boogie again, Boogie will often do this thing where like people will say Boogie's like a bad person. He is a bad person. He lies a lot. He begs from his fans. Whatever. All that malarkey. And Boogie was big. No, I don't. And then just that's it. And it's like, no, but you do. Here's all these examples. No, I don't. It's like, no. But here's all the examples. No, I don't. Do you remember that one time my trolls said I raped a goat? And it's like, what? No. It's like, that was ridiculous. My trolls are all ridiculous because they all said I raped a goat. I was like, bro, can you maybe just address the actual point? It feels like that's what Amber's doing right now, where you're just sitting here going like, so do you want to like address it? Because you just said about that vlog where everyone thought like you were trolling constantly in it, and it was all like forbidding attention, which I 100% still believe. But you can't say like, no, obviously it wasn't because I did it for this reason and this reason and this happened here because of this. You can't do that. You're just like, no, I wasn't. And then just expect people to be like, oh, okay, shit, okay, so, no, sorry, never mind, she wasn't trolling because she said, oh, no, I wasn't. Whoops, sorry, that was me again.
Trolling, maybe it's because you want me to be, because I am like, I feel like I'm so detached.
Oh my god, is she trying to gaslight her fucking audience here? Is she trying to gaslight her audience? It's like, you guys think I'm trolling because you're the ones at fault, not me, guys. You guys think I'm trolling because you want me to be trolling. Really, it's all your fault, and you're the crazy ones. I'm the genuine, really nice, good person. You're all just fucking crazy. I'm amazing, though. Holy shit, she is actively fucking gaslighting her audience. Holy shit, go hard.
From old Amberlynn and, like, who I used to be, and the ways that I would go about my YouTube channel is, like, so different now, while still filming the same content.
You do not film the same content, but what the... I don't even know what it means. Like, what was the troll era? Was the troll era the last 7 years? Like, what was the troll era? What time period are we talking about? It's like I said with the fucking book. She is being so deliberately vague with her response to it that she's just trying to like kind of like give a very general opinion of it. It's like, well, guys, I'm not like I used to be, which means I'm better now, and it means like you guys are all wrong about me because I'm not how I used to be. And it's like, but you need to give examples. You need to say, well, back here when I was doing this, yes, I was trolling, I was trying to get attention, whatever, blah, blah, blah. However, back during these videos, that's when I was more genuine. Right now, you're just kind of doing like a generalized, like, I'm really genuine now, and I used to troll. I was like, yeah, it's so all over the place, we can't like pin it down and actually get like a real answer from it.
Or genuine. I am trying to open up more, and I'm trying to show
Like,
less of
like what?
like, the freak show aspects of what.
You're a 530-pound woman who is like eating a fucking bowl of fucking Caesar salad and acting like that's all you would eat in a day, and then you come back and be like, "Hi guys, I gained 30 pounds." Bro, you're fucking failing if you're trying to get away from the freak show element of it.
People have always wanted to see. It's just in the past I just felt so like I had to be like this trolly freak show.
You really are fucking going hard with the gaslighting. It's like, fans, you're the ones who made me troll you. It was your fault, guys. It's a fucking like slap your girlfriend and said you made me do that. What the fuck are you talking about? It's so weird. Like it would make more sense if she's like, guys, I was, clickbaiting. I really wanted to grow as a channel. So yes, I was being like stupid and out there and all, cause because like she was saying that stuff at the start of this fucking meander, but now here we are where she's like, no, it wasn't actually for that reason. It's because you guys made me do it. And it's like, no, you're like an actual adult who like makes decisions based on like your own choices in life. Like it's so weird to say I had to troll because that's what you guys wanted. However, now I've changed, guys. No, you haven't. You're just doing the same shit. You're just randomly blaming the audience for anything negative that ever happened on your channel.
We are currently in a stage here where I am trying to transform my channel into something different, and it's been really hard because I feel like just because I'm detached with who I used to be doesn't mean like everyone else is. Everyone still brings up old Amberlynn,
Yeah, it's almost like the videos still exist. So of course people are gonna bring up your history. Like I said earlier, you're marketing yourself. It's like if you're reading book 6 of the Game of Thrones fucking Fire and Song of Dance and Icing Water. I don't fucking remember what that's called. You're reading like the 6th fucking volume of it, and it's just like, and then Jon Snow said, I've got herpes. And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, John, you're a fucking, how have you got virgin herpes? You're meant to be a virgin character, you're celibate. That doesn't even make any sense. It's like, hey, well, you're bringing up old Jon Snow here. We're in the 6th book. You can't reference earlier things. It's like, no, we can. Like, this is like a narrative, It's like, we've seen you for like however many years now. So like, yeah, it makes sense people are referencing what it was like however many years ago, maybe when they got into it, maybe when they thought it was most interesting. It makes sense that people reference it. Now that you can't just be like, oh, well, new start today. You're not allowed to bring up any of my previous issues because I think I'm basically just a different person now. So shrug. But also at the same time claim that you aren't a different person because you were always the same person because you're always like so genuine and so amazing, but you were forced to troll by your fucking audience. It just doesn't really make sense. I don't know. It's like if someone went back and said, oh, well, you said this about Amber here, but you've totally contradicted yourself. It's like, yeah, I guess so. Like, you can't admit people do change over time, but it's still something I said.
I've tried recording this multiple times because I ramble so much. But anyway, I just wanted to say that I used to be a hater and I used to consume a lot of the content from reaction channels, and I think that the negativity really impacted my life, and I decided one day to stop consuming it altogether, and it really helped me, and I think that says something. That's it.
Well, Amber first said she wasn't going to include non-questions anymore, so I'm glad that we included this non-question to start with, but I'm sorry. I just firstly don't buy it. Like, there's a lot of people who like try and get in with all cars by being like, I used to be a hater, but you've changed my soul and I love you now. There's a lot of people who try and get in with lol guys, and I don't agree with getting in with lol guys. I'm very much a watch and shit on from a distance kind of thing. I don't really have any inkling to ever talk to any of these fucking weirdos. But means I already don't believe this person. But like, imagine, let's step into fucking Narnia. Let's go through the closet here. imagine being in a world where, like, watching, like, Zachary Michael or Lordy is Jordy, like, watching Amberlynn videos and going, like, oh my god, you're lying, oh my, this is silly, tee-hee, let's make your food, you know, like, let's talk about being on the starship, you know, imagine, like, that shit, and you're just like, I needed to step away because the negativity had affected my life. It's like, bro, the fucking second I finish recording these, I fucking do not remember Amberlynn fucking exists. I like, bro, you maybe you are the problem there. Maybe you are way too fucking terminally online. If, like, watching, like, YouTube videos, like, calling, like, Chantal fat, like, affects your life, like, that's really a you thing, not an anyone else thing. Like, holy actual fuck.
So I normally, like, skip over ones like this.
Yeah, unless they play into your narcissism and, like, agree with you. Yeah, we are fully aware, but you are a shy wee dainty girl who doesn't troll and is just such a genuine nice person.
I normally just, like, listen to them, and I'll reply back, I'll, like, type, because I like to just respond to, like, questions.
Sure.
But I will say I'm going to keep this in here because this is...
Because you like soapboxing?
I completely relate to as well, because there was a time where I would watch reaction channels all the time because I was curious. But
you still do. You literally fucking quote them. You address their issues. If someone brings up something, you and Feline will, like, joke about it in the background. Like, you actively do. I just don't get this. I just don't get this lie. It's like, just be honest. Just be fucking honest and say, yes, I watch reaction channels. People already know you do. It's weird that you act like you don't. I have no idea how much of this I'm actually going to keep in. Holy, actually, is this more boring than Foodie Beauty's mukbang? I think it might be.
It's like, what rumors do I have to clear up? What's being said about me now? And I noticed my mental health was... You
do address rumors. Like, it was only a couple of videos ago you did an entire video addressing rumors on Shrimpgate from 5 years ago. The fuck are you talking? Oh yeah, guys, I just don't watch them anymore. However, I'm on top of everything that anyone ever says about me, especially in her fucking Instagram Q&As. Like, I watch, like, oh Lordy is Shorty, he covers them because I don't have Instagram, so I can't be fucked, like, installing Instagram just to watch her fucking stories. But, like, she talks about, like, reactors constantly and addresses the reactor rumors and conspiracies constantly on Instagram Q&A. It's like she does it less on YouTube, but she clearly watches them because she talks about it on Instagram.
And I promise you, it will amaze you how strong you actually are. And I know you can do it. And thank you so much for the question.
Hi, Amberlynn.
This is actually, yeah, this is definitely more boring. I'm at 2 times speed now. I honestly have no idea what I've already recorded I'm even going to include because I feel like I rambled, like, so much. It's so fucking boring. It is so boring. Like, I'm sorry, for a woman who says she doesn't take any non-questions, she of course had the fucking non-question about how, oh my god, I used to be a hater, but now I love you. Bullshit, so she could soapbox for a little while in regards to it. Then she had, like, a fucking one of someone pretend to be a cat meowing for a while. And then she had a guy who's like, I'm 16 and my boyfriend's like 21 or some bullshit like that. Is that cool? As in, like, Amber would be like, why the fuck would you approach her? Then you had someone, like, being like, Amber, I actually have a product. Would you ever advertise products? Like, if I sent you a product, would you give it a shout out? And it's like, do you not watch her fucking videos? Like, do you not watch a single one of her fucking P.O. box shit? Because that is, like, all it is. Like, what the fuck? Like, these are terrible. They're so terrible, so boring. And of course, the last one was some guy going like, how can I stop binging? And she's like, you know, it's so hard when you're one to overeat, or as you say, binge. Because of course, she no longer has binge eating disorder, guys. And it's like, bitch, you're the fucking last person I would take advice on how to not fucking binge. You're 530 fucking pounds. She's giving advice to get up and do jumping jacks. Like, bitch, when the last time you did a fucking jumping jack? What is that? Like, I'm sorry. Fuck off. You are the last person you should be giving weight loss advice. Honest to God, I am getting fucking cranky here. Because this is fucking nonsense.
Okay, guys, so we're going to do one more question. So let's see who the lucky interviewer...
Okay, I'm going to slow down for this last fucking question. We've only got 1 minute left, so I don't think it's going to go crazy. Like, it's been so bad. It really just has been terrible. Like, we got, like, a, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Fucking question. And we got the 400th rendition of why do you focus so much on the negative? And it pretty much was because there's so much negativity. But also, guys, I have trauma. I'm going to therapy about it. I'm going through so much that you guys don't even know about. It's like, okay. Cool. Oh, fucking hell. I do you know what? I'm straight up with you guys. I was kind of looking forward to this because, like I said, the PO Box one, it turned out to actually be pretty fun. And after fucking Chantel's mukbang bullshit, I was like, do you know what? This could be interesting. This could be fun. It could be interesting. But it's just not. It's just not. In any shape or form. It is the same shit we have heard dozens of times. It is the same questions she addresses all the time. And it's just like, okay, like surely being interviewed by you should be picking questions that are actually like interesting or fun or unique or something. Like it's just like I've learned nothing new about Amber in a 21-minute video of her just answering questions about herself. I've learned nothing fucking new. Let's knock it down to 1.25 for this last question. Let's see what we get.
Hi, Amberlynn, longtime fan.
I don't care.
My question is, if you could invite 5 people who are currently living to a group dinner at your house, who would you invite? The catch is nobody who's already part of your life. So not your lovely girlfriend or your family.
Well, is people here not living? So are you implying that fucking Feline's a ghost, you fucking idiot? Jesus, fuck, these people are fucking brain dead. Oh, Christ all fucking mighty. I would invite, like, fucking Vlad the Impaler and, I don't know, 4 of his mates so they can fucking impale me so I can be done with this fucking video. Holy shit.
Or friends, but people who you don't already know, you know, famous people, authors, that sort of thing.
No, I thought you were going to talk about Aunt Ginny from down the fucking street.
Love you.
Ooh, I love the creativity. Okay.
What creativity? It's like a standard party fucking question. It's like, bro, if you could fucking fight one historical figure, who'd you fight? Is this like the Bill and Ted question? How the fuck is this like creative?
Wow. 5 people I don't know.
Well, we've got
Miley Cyrus,
15 seconds.
Banks.
Am I fucking dumb, or did it say non-living people? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go back here to see about these non-living people.
The question. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna do one.
Longtime fan. My question is, if you could invite 5 people who are currently living to a group dinner at your house, 5 people who are currently living.
Are you saying are or aren't currently living? I'm gonna slow this down.
To invite 5 people who are currently living.
I think they're saying are, but is it aren't? There's like a hardness at the end of are. So I'm hearing is aren't. So I was so fucking confused there. Like, guys, we all know I'm thick as shit, like, so we'll fucking write this off as an L for me, like, but like, come on, like that sounded like an aren't, didn't it?
Don't know. Miley Cyrus, Banks, Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler, Blake Lively.
Okay. You know what? I could have guessed like 3 of them, which I think is really bad because I couldn't have guessed Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler because like, who the fuck still wants to like talk to Adam Sandler if you're not like an 11-year-old boy who thinks like fart jokes are like really fucking lit still? Oh, are we done? Can we be done?
All right, thank you guys so much for this. I hope the interviewers get excited when they see that I chose their question. Thank you guys so much for being wonderful. And
it was literally the worst thing that's ever been made. Honest to God, I came out saying I was going to high five her at the end of this and say you're a content queen. Fucking Chantel, holy shit, that mukbang. Where like I was sitting there attempting to set fire to myself. It was better than having Vlad the Impaler fucking show up. That was fucking terrible. Oh my Christ, it was so bad. It was so boring. I honestly have 45 minutes worth of footage here, and I have no idea what I intend to actually use off it. So guys, we're gonna clip it down. We're gonna see what we go with. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If I decide to even upload this, I hope you guys enjoyed it at least a little bit, because yeah, I feel like I rambled and I wasn't as fun as I usually am because I had nothing to fucking work with here, and I apologize. But yes, I hope you have a good weekend, guys. Take care now. Bye-bye.